now we dive deeper. Baltune about to remind us actually why Mongols are so good and competitive, and this is
This is a brutal matchup.
This is Himeyama, right?
It has to be. It definitely, like, this feels like a Himeyama matchup, and it's a classic one. I used to, you can quote me on this because I did say this on stream. I think it's nearly impossible for Japanese to beat Mongols
On any map?
on like straight up land maps.
Yeah. It's tough, right? I think there's a weird way in which you can just play mass Keshiks from an age behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like, as long as you do that, you are able to trade because you control the Dominion. Like, there's a timing maybe where Japan can strike out quick enough. It's just very rarely hit. I need to, you know what, like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to say, I need to see the Yumi build.
Ooh. Oh, that would be fun.
Right?
I'm all for that. I'm all for that Mazumi build.
Like, I think Puppypool was it's weird. Puppypool was making it work. He was slapping people on the ladder, and they just didn't show it in pro play at all.
This matchup definitely could make it work. Yeah. Like, this is the one thing, right? Like, in this matchup, the Mongol player will want you to get off of gold, so you just go for a unit that doesn't cost gold.
And then if like the whole crazy part is if you ever reach castle, like that's the thing. I think if you play it in feudal, you need either 2 TC or like your opponent has to do something really dumb.
Yeah.
Right. But like if you ever reach castle, the way I describe it is like, you know, Japan right now with their Assura drops, they're a Zerg Civ.
They can be. It's like even better than Imperial Official because you don't waste the Imperial Official on supervising.
Well, we're gonna have to see what he's gonna do. It might be he not is even able to get that deep. It might be that this game is going to be a 15-minute and done because Baltune has taken the most aggressive Civ you can find your hands holding on to. It is going to be the Mongols. And I believe we are going to be heading to Himeyama where the Japanese are going to have a harsh matchup.
And there we go, indeed. We got Himeyama here, that one centralized pond going on here. Ooh. And immediately, the aggression. We talked about it with the Mongols. The Dark Age Barracks comes in.
Look at the gold spawns Dragevann got as well. This is cursed.
That's
double gold.
Far away. On the same side, he needs double outposts.
I don't know if you're going to have enough time to get double outposts here.
Yeah, not in Dark Age.
Nope. Oh my god. And Baltune, he sees it straight away. So this should just be a beeline to that gold. Dragevann is going to have to play Yumi here, surely.
Do you think maybe what you do is you try to delay the outpost going up with villagers, like you burn it once or twice, and you try to go for mass on Abugashas?
You are cooking.
It's difficult, but like it takes an entire minute nowadays to build an outpost. So if you burn it once at like 4 minutes in while the age-up is continuing, you buy yourself enough time to get like 3-4 Abugashas out, and then with villagers, like pull 3 villagers with them as like a body block or tank.
But like, I feel like if you're Mongols there and you keep idling the villages, you're building a lead in a different way. And
That's true.
My god.
Okay.
It's going to be a Coca Township solution from Dragevann.
He will still need to use his villagers in order to burn the outpost at least once to buy enough time for the age up.
Now this is funky because like, I think it allows you to survive this outpost rush. But anytime I see Coca, you know where I'm going with this, like, what next?
Yeah, it's like a 1-unit landmark, right? Yeah. I wish there was like an additional unit maybe unlocked later on in the game that's actually like useful long term as well.
It's kind of awkward, right? Because you have to go this inherently. The reason why he's doing this instead of Kura Storehouse is farms spawning for free sounds good until a Mongol player is there burning them down.
Yeah, that's like one of the main things why Mongols can be really good against them. And look at that outpost position immediately planned.
I want to vomit.
To go on both the goals. But Dragevann already deleted his mining camp, so he's very well aware of how this map spawned for him.
This doesn't stop the outpost going up there, right? Because like
definitely doesn't.
Because you've not just got to wait for the tech, you've then got to wait 23 seconds afterwards. And this is like 30 seconds.
Probably going to have to expand over to the other side. There's still like resource there.
If he can lock that in, that's glorious. He's got berries, deer, and gold to the south side of the base.
And a boar.
Yeah. So there's an insane amount of value there for Dragevann. And the Shinobi should enable him to secure that area.
Yeah. And also at a cost of 1 mining camp that you deleted, which even saved you value comparably because the Mongols can't burn it down.
Now, there is a negative to this, is like Baltune is likely to go Silver Tree here, right? And he's likely to follow up Keshiks. And I think Keshiks perform really well against these Shinobi builds.
They do somewhat. It depends on the mass, right? Like if there's 2 Shinobis, a single Keshik is still going to have issues with it. But you're double producing them, so typically it's not a single Keshik.
And it's also, you know, if you're ever outnumbered, they're healing, they're sustaining. It's like the Shinobi idea requires so much gold. We have to remember it's 60 gold per Shinobi.
And you only have 1 production building for them.
It's going to be the Yumi instead, so it makes a lot more sense, right? You've got wood safe here, you've got food, and Deerstone coming the other side. So Baltune, we were talking behind the scenes. I was like, I think Deerstone slept on a lot. He's like, I can't remember if it was him or the other players saying it feels bad when you can't trade. I was like, no, I think genuinely Deerstone gives you a really aggressive all-in timing.
It is really nice, not just because of the incredible economy that you get out of it, because you gotta imagine like your villagers, not only are they 1.29 movement speed, they go over like 1.44 tiles per second of movement speed. That means that they can, like with animation shuffling, they can outrun knights. They can even run away from horsemen somewhat well. But not just that, you also can just pack up the deer stones, move them forward. Suddenly you have like a really mobile army, like an HRA plus kind of army.
And he's leaving outpost at home, another garrison spot, but also the Yam remains.
Oh no, he's putting up the...
What?
Did he not see the outpost going up?
I mean, surely he would have
scouted it. He can't delete it now.
This is wild as well. Like, Baltune is moving around the flank. I think that's to just block out the berries, so he's looking to take lifelines away. Because, like, usually when Japan tries to do this, it's Yumi Horseman. That's a lot of food required.
Yeah. And now the mining camp is gonna get burnt down.
Don't mind if I do for the second time.
The archers should be ready though. Like he's already got one. Where'd the archer go?
I think he's trying to react to this, right, to block them out. Movement out now, the Khan does see this. So this is very loose gold gathering. And remember, Baltune, has he prepped the stables already? Because he can as the Mongols.
It's right. It's coming up right now. There we go.
And remember, with that placement, like this is actually, like it looks like a really bad Uvu because it's retracted, but now you run past the Deerstone, so your reinforcements do come very quickly.
Pulling the boar. He's pulling the boar in as well.
Oh no. And
is
the Shinobi's tanking.
Is the Shinobi good against that?
I don't think so. I think the Khan can move into snipe here. Like the Shinobi might just die. Had to Shunshin away there. Interesting the Khan didn't go for the finisher. He could have got the coup de grace.
Oh, is he going for it now?
He realizes he's got the maneuver speed. You can actually just chase this. Nice.
If that Shinobi survived, he could heal back up again. Oh, and the mining camp got destroyed as well.
For the second time. Yumi is bulking up. Baltune, that's going to be a double pump of Keshiks here that Dragevann has no answer to now.
He's got the Yumi, but yeah, you need a lot of them.
Has no answer to now.
They out-heal them. They out-heal the Yumi.
This is what I mean. It's like you get tickled, you're like, I'm just going to keep hitting you, right? This is going to be fine. So now it has to be a spearman reaction out of Dragevann. And when was the last time you saw a Japanese player build spears and feel good about it?
In Imperial Age, probably, when they get like unique upgrades for them.
I thought you were going to go with the year was 2023. This is brutal, though. And also, Dragevann, I respect that he's playing a very all-in style here because he's building his base out of his base against the Mongols, right?
Something also to keep in mind, like something that's not done too often nowadays with Mongols. Look at what Baltune's doing. He didn't stop after that one outpost. He made another one, and now he's going to be putting up a third outpost, just completely surrounding the base. And there they are. There's the Keshiks. No spearmen out yet. Look at them. They're not taking any damage. There's so many Yumi archers there.
It's like, why not just hit villages instead? This is like, you know when the big dad walks in and the kid's like, get him! And they're like, they're punching his shins and doing no damage. And he walks in and just picks up his kid. He's like, time to go, Larry, and just walks out. That's the Keshiks right now.
Oh, man.
Well, we're up to 15 Yumi, so he might do 2 damage per second now to the Keshiks.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough with Japanese to the blacksmith upgrades for pierce damage work. Maybe.
Well, the big problem is, like, you keep losing your forges, so you couldn't even pre-prep this, right? It's like, he needs it now. Like, he's approaching 20. I wonder if undermesh is even better. Like, you have to be expecting an archer transition here from the Mongols, right?
Nah, you need damage. You have so many more units. Oh, on the wood line.
Dive in.
That's the outpost line of sight for you.
Nice blockers there. A little bit of weird pathing from both players there. Dragavann's village is hanging around a bit too long, so 2 extra picks, and that's 3 worker kills so far. And this is not inspiring confidence right now.
Yeah. That's the third outpost there on that side. Might be 4 at one point. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if if Baltune just committed to another outpost somewhere.
I think we just need to get more archers with that wood now, right? Like, it's an easy cleanup. Like, we see this when you see, like, French run knights as a front line and then archers, right? It's like, if your opponent doesn't micro the back line, you just tear them a new one. Another raid. Baltune just on point with the aggression here. And Dragevann, he said, I've had enough. I cannot kill Keshiks. However, I move quick. Villagers aren't tanky. They do have Deerstone, though.
I have no mouth and I must scream.
How does it feel knowing you're going to walk in with like Yuumi like that and the villagers are just going to walk away quicker?
It's definitely a little bit disheartening. Granted, there's no wheelbarrow yet.
That's true. And the good news is there's so many of you dive in the TC, right? This is, you know what this is? This is like Soviet World War II strategy. It's like one of us will make it through. Let's get ready to charge, boys.
And what's happening then?
I don't know, you wave the flag and you say...
Did it, boys.
Yep.
Now, next up, it's your turn.
Then die.
All right, pierce damage coming in now. Pierce damage also coming from Baltune. This is a mistake, I feel like. You need the pierce armor here at this point. Like, the army mass is clearly in... Oh, there's another outpost.
Oh, no, he's actually shivving up against the Keshiks. Which is funny, because that does more damage than Yuumi.
He just tried to body block, but didn't work out in the end. Mass Yuumi. There we go. It's still tickling.
I like for a second you were inspired. And then melee, the revelation. He has got a split army though. Like, this is risky, but if Baltune gets a dive on the woodline again, which he's moving in for, this could be big.
Oh my god, just the continuous raids.
Another villager goes down, might find another one with a dive. The Yuumi are committing now, but at the same time, the outpost rushes are coming in. Dragevann is running out of wood to gather in this game.
At least the fight here isn't going too badly for Dragevann, killing a lot of the archers. Archers still pick off a couple of the spearmen, but still Baltune will have to respect this move for the beginning.
What? Dragevann.
No, Dragevann, what are you doing?
That might be game.
It might be.
I mean, right now, with the garrison coming in, Aristot's on the way, nowhere else to gather wood here. Dragevann has to dive.
12 villagers now.
To find one. He needs more. He needs so many kills here. I think at this point, you kind of just have to go in, right? If you walk back now, how are you reclaiming this?
But if you walk in, the villagers just run away. They just run away.
But then we chase them until they're in the corner. Yeah, no, this is...
Oh, God. By the time they're done chasing, they're getting picked apart by the remaining units that Baltune has there. 25 to 35 economy here, and completely surrounded on all sides by outposts.
How do you think Japanese players feel knowing that they're just the worst HRE in Feudal Age? Like, this is poor man's HRE.
Can you even compare it, though? Like,
no.
with just how much worse it is, can you even call it poor man's HRE?
That's like me, like, comparing myself to, you know, like Mike Tyson in the ring, right?
It's like me comparing my bank account to Gates' bank account. That's what it is.
Oh, brutal one for Dragevann. Stuck with 35 Yuumi. Nowhere to really go here. He can at least get a little bit of breathing room here, but realistically, he needs to start killing Eco. Somehow.
Somehow, some way.
Maybe if you split the Yuumi into 2 groups, create the sandwich.
Do even less damage with each group. I mean, right now, there's like these areas that we can see as observers, obviously, where damage is possible. The issue is Dragevann, I don't think he knows about them right now. And Baltune, can we actually just quickly take a look at Baltune's vision? Like, that specifically Baltune's vision. I want to see just how much he sees. Yeah, he sees pretty much everything around Dragevann except the front.
Right? Like, that's the whole goal. Is like, if you have to come to the forward, I'm happy with that. That's crazy as well. The Khan just idled out that many villagers.
He the villager as well with it.
The
and then there's the Keshiks that are just waiting.
He's acting as if they're here because he has to. No, he just got baited.
No! Oh, God.
Khan might go down, but the Keshiks are having a field day. The Khan even gets away!
No, he's recommitting. Khan did go down. But behind that, Dragovan's losing more and more villagers. Now down 16.
Does he even have Tawara? He must have Tawara, but...
What?
What? Okay, so this is cool. I baited Dragevann with this. You know what I told him? I was like, if your APM is high enough and you can micro 2 full siege towers, you can kill the enemy economy.
You know why he made 2 siege towers, 1 ram? Because he has exactly enough to fit his units inside of them.
Please stop. Like, no. This is hurting even more.
Here he comes.
Now remember, siege towers are quicker than rams, but you know what's quicker than siege towers? Villages. He's just watching it right now, Baltune. He says, all right, let's do the dance. Is this your way back in? Torches out. He dives in. Siege towers have a low HP as well. Body blocks do come through. The round's going to be targeted first here. And Baltune, the look of confidence, I think he knows this one is done. Archers just commit in. The Yuumi are going to die off. The eco damage is non-existent. And this will be another 3-0 for the opening day of King of the North.
Yeah, the Yuumi archers. Numbers are falling. Only 17. There's more raids going on behind this in Dragevann space. And GG is getting called. Clean sweeps all around today.
So, Yuumi buff needs to be bigger for the patch, I guess, is the takeaway here.
Another 5 health. I'll tell you what, KP, another 5 health.
God. Like, can we just agree that the Japanese need to start with a bannerman slot?
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree.
Like, even the landmarks. Even the landmarks are not that great.
Throw him a bone. Maybe,
right now
maybe make it like an exclusive infantry bannerman, because
that's the thing. I think Uma Bannerman needs to be locked behind age 3, but they 100% need to start bannerman. Every time I watch Japanese play feudal, we need vodka in front of us right now. Not the observer. We need actual alcohol, because it's that depressing to watch.